over 8. You guys are up next. We're going to go on the tone. Mello with the rollover. Something like, oh, never mind. So it's Eric down the straightaway, Wilbert second, Mello, Greg, Donut, and Brad. Mello and Greg getting it wrong in the triple. Let's let Donut go to the 3 spot. So the 2 green cars out front, Eric in the TLR, Wilbert in the X-ray, and Eric crashes, so Wilbert to the lead. Good battle there between Eric, Donut, and Mello for the 2 spot.
4 minutes left.
Battle between the purple people eaters for the 5th spot. Eric gets it wrong again in the triple. Donut to the 2. Good battle there, back and forth, Donut and Mello. Wilbert gets it wrong. Mello going big, trying to make it happen. Down the straightaway, Wilbert gets it wrong. Donut to the lead. Wilbert to the 2 spot, Mello in 3rd, but here comes Eric. Donut in the orange, Wilbert in the green, Mello in the yellow. 4-way battle for the lead right now, coming onto the straightaway. Eric gets it wrong again. Here's Greg now. Greg trying to get 4th. 3-way battle continues down the front stretch. Donut, Wilbert, Mello. Wilbert left. Trying to look everywhere. Can't make it happen. Wilbert going big. Unfortunately. Oh, Mello on the inside. Donut on the inside. Back and forth they go. This is a good race right now in the B main of 4-wheel. Wilbert dropped to the 3. Greg, Wilbert crashes again. Here's Gregory. Same speed down the straightaway between Mello and Donut. Donut had to check up. But, Mello on the inside shorts the triple. Here comes Wilbert and Gregory. So now it's a 3-way battle for the 2 spot as Donut starts to break away. Mello going big. Wilbert to the 2. Greg to the 3. We got 150 left to go. Oh, Greg shorts it, whips it. I don't know if flips over, but Mello now to the 3 spot. Mello crashes. Wilbert now trying to catch up to Donut. We got 130 left to go in this one. 130, Donut down the straightaway. Wilbert down the straightaway. Greg to the 3 down the straightaway. Now we got a, what is that, 3-way battle for the 4th spot between Mello, Brad, and Eric. Little over 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
1 minute. Brad gets it wrong. He's going to drop to 6. So it's Donut, Wilbert, Gregory, Mello, Eric. Somebody gets it wrong. Wilbert gets it wrong. Gregory going to catch up now. Greg to the 2. Mello trying to go to the 3. Battle down the straight, Mello and Wilbert. Eric not that far behind for the 3 spot. 25 seconds left to go. Gregory trying to catch up to Mello. Oh, Greg gets it wrong. We got 10 seconds left to go. They're going to go one more lap, maybe. line they go. Eric and Brian are done. Once you cross the line, you guys will be done. And waiting for Dragon Donut. Oh my god, I didn't know. Gregory is going to take it down the last straightaway. I thought they were done already, but they weren't. Gregory going to take the win on that one. Donut going to get second. Eric third. Mello, Brad, and Wilbert. All right, so Greg and Donut, you guys are going to go to number 11. Race 11.
It's 13-5 B main time. Joaquin, Evan, Meyer, Bliss, Heft, Crane, Stogie, Filter, Williams, and Kasurik are your bumps. Let's get our marshals out here. We need as many people who were in the last one that can physically make it out for this one. Greg Tenney's manning up, helping out. Any other help would be greatly appreciated right here. Apparently there was one more spot in there I needed marshals. Sorry about that. Let's see here. I've annoyed you enough for one day. Who can we annoy? Any kind of volunteer marshals I could really use right now. Donut manning up. Appreciate it, Donut. I could probably use one more if anybody's got a few minutes. Cole manning up. Good. And Kreuzer manning up. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We very much appreciate it. Volunteers from Donut. Cole Tollard and Thomas Kreuzer. Let's roll them out. Greg Tenney's. Thanks for helping out, guys. Let's roll them out. Let's get some B-main going. But we got a full-fledged crew of awesome marshals, some of them donating their time out of the goodness of their hearts. That's how we get it done in a reasonable time. Next up, Modified Buggy B-main after this. We're on race 8, next up 9. And then apparently I'm back into 10. All right. Backstretch is closed. Backstretch is closed. Joaquin going to move his way to the front of the grid as he makes his way over the triples here. We'll get Joaquin up to the front there. Evan's going to take the second spot. Third spot going to be Matt Meyer. Joaquin pull forward one more imaginary spot. There we go. Meyer in the 3. Pull up a little bit there, Evan. And pull up a little bit more, Joaquin. Yeah, regrid it up there. That's good enough. All right, and then after Stogie, we got Filter, Williams, Kasurik. Beautiful. Our drivers can't be won on the first lap, but it can sure as heck be lost. Let's see some patience. Marshals on your toes. Drivers, we're going in less than 5. Patience, 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 patience. Take your time. Take your time. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. That pile up ruined a lot of races. Let's regrid them pretty quick. Be careful on the back stretch, please. Be careful, be careful. Order's all wacky now. All right. Joaquin, Evan, Meyer. Yep, that looks right. All right. We're going to try this again. Let's keep it a little bit cleaner this time. Drivers ready. Marshals on your toes. We're going in less than 5. Patience, 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 patience. That's much better. That's a race, guys. Let's go racing. A little bit of a bobble there from Meyer on the big jump. Going to let Bliss by. But your top 2 on the grid got away, top 2. So it's going to be Joaquin and Evan. Then we got Bliss and Crane. Corey and Stogie. Filter and Williams. Then Kasurik. To the front. Over the kitty table is Joaquin Rodriguez. Being followed closely by Evan and Ben. Skip trying to track him down in the orange. That's your first 4 around the keyhole. A little gap back to Corey Heft in the 5 spot. Then Williams, Filter, Stogie, Kasurik, Meyer. Your leader into that triple section right now, Joaquin Rodriguez, trying to get himself back into that A main. Evan coming down the stretch. He's in the 2nd spot, but he's got to deal with all kinds of Ben Bliss on his rear wing. Skip Crane's right there in the X-ray. Ben gets it wrong right there. That's going to let Crane by. Your leader into that triple section is Rodriguez. Then we got Evan immediately behind him in matching yellow, white, blue cars. Skip Crane in the all-orange moving his way up to the 3. And here comes Corey Heft in the 4. Backstretch, 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 backstretch. I think you guys know where the crash is. Back to the front, Joaquin Rodriguez over the kitty table. Then we got Evan trying to hold off Skip. A little bit of a gap. Corey gets it wrong in the triple section. There goes Matt Meyer. Matt Meyer trying to get his way back to the front. Little bobble by Matt. There goes Filter to the front over the big table. Here's your 1, 2, 3 into the triple section. Joaquin, Evan, and Skip. The top 2 are going to transfer. Huge gap back to Corey and Filter. Filter looking on the inside. Gets it done over the big table. Great pass by Filter, but back to the front into the S's. Rodriguez starting to pull out a lead. Your transfer spot here between Evan and Skip. Evan in the associated, Skip in the X-ray. Skip gets it wrong. Coming off of the big table. We're going to gap a little bit in the top 3 now. Filter in the 4. Meyer back up to the 5. Kasurik. Then one of the white cars. I can't tell if that's Stogie or not. To the front we go. Rodriguez into that triple section. Clearing the kitty table. Looking good. Got a nice little gap here over Evan. Looks like a straightaway and then just a touch more. Skip trying to get back towards Evan. Here's your battle for the transfer into the keyhole. It's Evan looking solid through the S's. Skip coming in the all orange. And then a huge gap. Back to Stogie up to 4th. A little bit of a wreck towards the back there. Stogie's made his way all the way up to 4th. And as soon as watching the S's. We got a parking lot in the S's. Careful in the S's. Here comes the leaders. Joaquin getting caught up in it. Evan gets into the back of it. Here comes Skip. There's your top 3 into that triple section again. Joaquin, Evan, and Skip. The same order, but the gaps are gone. Huge gap back to Ben Bliss in the 4th spot. We got 2 minutes and some change to sort this out. It's not over. Ben could still get back into it, but your top 3 over the big table right now. It's Evan now in front of Joaquin and Skip. Over the kitty table. Filter and Meyer get mixed up, but the leaders get straight through. Your leaders through the keyhole into the S's section. It's Evan, Joaquin, and Skip. 2 of the 3 are going to transfer. There will be heartbreak for 1. Joaquin goes too tight there. Takes Skip with him. Bad luck for Skip. Let's let Crane through if we can. But there's a battle for position in front of him. You guys are doing a great job sharing the track. Poor Skip got it wrong all on his own. That's going to move Evan and Joaquin to a little bit of a gap here. They're going to try to transfer. They got 1:20 to lock it down. Top down, we're going to be Evan, Joaquin, Skip, Bliss, Williams, Stogie, Meyer, Filter, Kasurik, and Heft. We got 1:15 left to go in this one, drivers. 1:15 remaining. Evan over that big table. Joaquin trying to hunt him down with that front wing. Skip trying to make up for lost time in the all-orange. He's starting. He's got his head pointed forward. He's got 1 minute to catch back up and get himself into that A main. Into the S's, there's your leader. It's Evan. He's kept it clean, and he's out front to show for it. Joaquin's been fast. He's trying to hunt him down. He's got that front wing. That next car's Corey Heft. He's a lap down. He's going to let Skip go when he gets there. It might be too late. We got 40 seconds remaining in this one. Your leader into the S's section right now. 2nd spot directly behind him, and then 3rd spot will be the orange. So that is 4 position in order, starting in the kitty table and ending with the orange car. 1, 2, 3. These guys are having plenty of battles behind them. We're going to give them a top down. We got 20 seconds left. Evan, Joaquin, Skip, Ben, Taylor, Stogie, Filter, Meyer, Kasurk, and Heft. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Let's finish strong. Evan and Joaquin trying to transfer into the A main. Skip trying to get it back. Skip does have fast lap of the race, but he might not have enough time to work with. This should be the final lap. 3, 2, 1. Finish the lap you're on. Meyer, you got caught at the line. Finish the lap you're on, and you're going to be done. Joaquin gets it wrong, but it's too late for Skip to get there. Evan and Joaquin going to transfer. Crane, Bliss, Stogie, Williams, Filter, Kasurk, Meyer, Heft. We are done. Good race, guys. Good race. Evan and Joaquin going to the A main. 13.5 A main going to be race number 12. It's modified buggy B main time. It's Chase Lemieux and Cush, Greg Tenney's and Colton Cruz, Eric Krivitz and Brian Yeager, Cody Troy, Wilbert and Schmidt. Top two going to the modified buggy A main. A race I may never get into if I race the rest of my life. That's a good point. That's a great point. Thank you guys so much for helping out. Everybody help out around here. Gets the show done in a good time. We all appreciate it. It's a team effort. You guys do a great job. We're going to spread out our marshals. Hang on, guys. I know the engines are idling, but give them just a second. If we can get you over there. No, red shirt. I'm sorry. I don't know your name, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, right over there. Oh, that's Kyle? Jeez, you grew up so darn fast. They grow up so quick. So quick. Let's roll them out. You guys are making me feel old. Chase Lemieux's in the modified buggy BQ position. They grow up so fast. Yeah, Joaquin, we could use one. I'm trying to think of somebody helped me out before. You know what? Evan volunteered before. Evan, you volunteered before. Joaquin, you cover that. You volunteered. You're good. I might need you later, though. He was out here when he didn't have to be. He came out and helped earlier. All right. Lineup for this one going to be Chase Lemieux out in front of the grid. Cush going to take the second spot. Yeah, that's about where the front should be, Chase. Perfect. And then Greg Tenney's already in the 3. Colton Cruz in the 4. Eric Krivitz, move yourself on up to the 5. Yeager in the 6. Cody in the 7. Troy in the 8. Wilbert in the 9. And Schmidt in the 10. Those are your transfers. All right, guys, can't be. Yeah, you know the drill. Let's be patient in the first lap. Marshall's ready. Drivers on your toes. We're going on the tone in less than 5. Patience, 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 patience. That's going to do. It's a real start. That's a great start, guys. We are in grid order. Onto the back straightaway. It's Chase Lemieux and Cush. It's Greg Tenney's. Now we got a little bit of a pile up on the kiddie table. Work it out, guys. Work it out. Backstretch, backstretch. Oh, no. Extra marshal there. Thank you. Great job, Stogie. Sorry, Cush. I know. He did. He went to the first car first, you know. He's a human. That's what he's got to do. Chase Lemieux, Gregory Tenney's out in front of this one. As soon as I say that, Greg gets it wrong. Now he's going to have to contend with Eric Krivitz for the last spot in the A main. Out in front, Chase Lemieux over the kiddie table, built himself up a little bit of the gap. Gregory Tenney's gets it a little bit wrong on the triple. Eric Krivitz looking to make, but he doesn't quite get the spot. And Yeager, 2, 3, 4 through the sweeper. There it is. Greg, Eric, Brian. Then we got Colton and Cody. Then we got Brad and Troy. That's all for position. Eric gets it wrong at the end of the table. Watch it at the end of the table. Takes Yeager with him. Yeager just an innocent bystander in that one. Recipient of bad luck there. So, Chase Lemieux entering that triple section. Nice little lead. Greg Tenney's in that second spot on the big table now. Third spot going to Cody. He's in the green and black. He's going to try to hunt down Gregory for that last transfer spot. Then we got Colton and Brad and Troy and Yeager. Cody gets it wrong. That's going to let Cruz by for the third spot. And it looks like Brad by. Going to cost him 2 spots. He's got Troy in the rear view all of a sudden. Out front, it's Chase Lemieux, the red and white X-Ray, clearing the big table, looking good. Greg Tenney's trying to transfer, just laid down his hot lap of the race last time by in the purple and white, going big over the triple. Colton Cruz has worked his way up to the third spot in that multicolored car. He gets the triple wrong. That's going to let Brad Schmidt by for the third spot. Brad Schmidt going to come in third, then Colton, then Troy. Cody with a bobble is going to drop him way down the charts. That's going to move Wilbert and Yeager and Krivitz by. We got Lemieux, Tenney, Schmidt. Chase with a little bit of a mistake. Chase having a problem. Let's get it over to Corey there. That's going to let Greg Tenney's free on the front end. There goes Brad Schmidt for the second transfer spot. A little bit of a technical issue for Chase. He's back in the race, but he's giving up the lead. So now it's Tenney's and Schmidt out front in this one. Schmidt coming from way down the grid. I think he transferred in. I'm pretty sure he did. He's looking to transfer again from the C to the A. Brad Schmidt trying to get it done over the kiddie table. He's got the last transfer spot. In the middle of the track, Greg Tenney's is out in front of this one, trying to check out, trying to be gone. We got 2 minutes left to do it. Tenney, Schmidt, Weber, Cruz, Cody, Krivitz, Wilbert, Yeager, Kush, Lemieux. 3 down, 2 to go. Tough break for Lemieux. Goes from the front to the back. Kush had a tough break too. That's going to move Tenney's and Schmidt to the front of this one. Your leader, Gregory Tenney's. There he is in that S section. Yellow wheels on the front, white wheels on the back. Multiple second lead. Hot lap of the race, 15.6 off of Greg Tenney's. Looking sharp in front of me right now. Brad Schmidt hanging on to that second spot. The next car behind him would be Troy Weber. Troy right now got the leader on his tail. We got a pretty good gapping out front. So the order, Tenney, Schmidt, Weber. No, Weber falls. Troy had a little bit of a bobble there. It's going to move Colton up to third. So it's Tenney, Schmidt, Colton, Cody, Troy, Krivitz, Yeager, Wilbert, Lemieux. We got 1 minute remaining. Backstretch, backstretch. Behind you. Straight away, straight away, straight away. Pull that car, pull that car. Watch it at the end of the straightaway. End of the straightaway. Stay low, low, low. Just leave it, Joaquin. Just leave it and get back to your marshal spot, Joaquin. You're okay, buddy. Get that car right there. Get Troy. Troy, go. Yeah, no, hang on, Joaquin. Stay there. Corey, you got Troy. Whew. It's getting interesting all of a sudden. But still out front, it's Greg Tenney's and Brad Schmidt. We got 30 seconds remaining in this one. Colton has made his way back up to third, like I said. Let's see what the gap looks like. It's sizable. It's multiple. It's like 6 seconds or something. Tenney's checking out, trying to be gone. Looking to punch his ticket for that A-main. He's got 12 seconds left to do it. Big air over the table for Tenney's. Looking solid through the triples. Who needs wheels that are the same color? I sure as heck don't. 3, 2, 1. Cross the line and you're done. That's a victory lap for Tenney's. Eric, you're done at the line. Everyone else, finish the laps you're on here. Brad Schmidt going to take that last transfer spot. Ooh, we're just waiting for Greg to finish his victory lap. And that's a main. Greg Tenney's taking that thing down with 19 laps. Brad Schmidt also going to transfer from the C to the B to the A. Brad Schmidt getting it done. Colton Cruz, Cody, Eric, Yeager, Lemieux rounding that thing out. We had some attrition there. I'm apparently in this main. Do we have somebody to announce? Greg, you want to come over here, grab the mic? All right, Greg will be here momentarily.
Buggy B main. We still need a few marshals, Wilbert and Tony. Can you guys talk about it later? And then we need a special marshal over here, one over in the corner. Hadley, okay. Wilbert going in the super. Awesome. All right, you guys can go ahead and cautiously roll them out. All right, guys, everybody's checked in. Our order is going to be Paul, Brian, Tim, Joaquin, Jim, Skip, Jeff, Matt, Adam, and Jason. You line up on the slightly brushed up marks that are hard to see. Jim, you're in 5th. Joaquin 4th, Skip 6th. All right. It's going to be a race. Race on the tone. Nice and smooth through this first corner. Couple corners. Nice. Self-induced. All right, we're going to roll with that because it's a long race. One crash does not cost you the whole race. All right, out front we got Paul Wick, Sargent right behind him. Jim in that 3rd spot, Joaquin in 4th. It would appear that Adam Ska has moved up to the 5th. Oh, that's Jim Tollard in 4th, my bad. We got Paul, Sargent, Tim, and Jim. 4-way battle going on the straightaway right now. Jim getting it wrong. That's going to let Jim close in.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes left to go. Tim and Jim going side by side in the triple. Tim going to get the best end of that deal. Oh, Tim and Jim get it wrong, and that's going to allow Scott to move ahead. That will put him in the 3rd position. We got Paul and Sargent going over the tabletop onto the straightaway right now. The bump up spots. 3:30 left to go. Your order is Paul, Brian, Adam, Tim, Jim, Jeff, Skip, Kasurik, Jason, and Joaquin. Paul and Sargent stretching it out a little bit here. Scott's got to put the moves on to catch him. Just land on top of that, Joaquin.
Left.
Caution going into the triple. Clear. Caution the sweeper. Go wide in the sweeper, you guys. It's clear. Got Paul coming into the tabletop right now, working his way through some lap traffic. Gets a little crossed up. Moves Sargent a little closer. Sargent also going through that lap traffic. They're working through it beautifully onto the straightaway right now. First spot Paul, second spot Sargent, Ska. Out a straightaway behind. Jim Tollard closing in on Ska. Kasurik and Piskey out there battling. Kasurik got a little bit of a distance on Piskey.
2 minutes left.
That's for the 8th position. The leader in front of you, Joaquin, follow him. But at a safe distance. Oh, caution in the S section. That's Kasurik getting it wrong. A fumbled Marshall by Chase. He shouldn't have eaten all that popcorn. Everybody pretty spread out in this one. Scott trying to reel in that second spot of Sorgen. About a straightaway and some change behind. Sorgen's been about an equidistant behind Paul for the entire race. Can't seem to close that gap, but all they got to do is work together and make it to that A main.
1 minute.
1 minute left to go. Wick still out front. Sorgen a little bit behind him. They're both going over the tabletop. Wick going into the triple right now. Sorgen going into the triple right now. Ten seconds left to go. Tim and Scott battling it out. Going down the straightaway right now. Oh, Tim gonna get it on the last lap. Finish the lap you're on. Wick and Sorgen gonna transfer. Going on Katsuric and Piskey. And that is a race.
Let's remember, when you're done here, take your stuff home. No, it's 12. 12. Next up is 13.5. Joaquin, you're up next in 13.5 if you're in the A main. All right, remember, guys, when you take your stuff home tonight, please take all your stuff home. We're going to be cleaning out the pits here. Get ready for the Team Associated Race Week. So take your things and get the heck out. But then on Tuesday, please come back. Don't forget, Swap Meet October 29th. It's four-wheel drive, open modified A-main time. Let's roll them out, drivers. Roll them out. Do that one warm-up lap. Ooh, somebody made it all the way back into the old scoring booth. That's impressive. I don't know how y'all did that. All right, let's line them up. Tyler out in front of the grid. Austin Wick qualifying second. Tyler Witt qualifying third. Cody going to be fourth. Kush going to be fifth. Alejandro Vegas will be sixth. Alec Walters, Troy Weber, Greg Tenney's, and Donut going to round this thing out. Kush here in the 5, Vegas here in the 6, that's right. All right. This will be your four-wheel drive modified A main. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Remember, this one's on the tone. We're going in less. So much yelling, I keep thinking. All right. Driver's ready. Marshall's on your toes. We're going in less than 5. Patience, patience, patience. Witt had a huge hole shot. Thought better of it. That's how we get good starts. That's good racing, guys. That's a clean start. We're going to run it. Out in front, it's Cole Tollard, Austin Wick, Tyler Witt. Then we got Cody. Watch on the back straight. Go low on the back straight. Behind you, behind you, behind you. That's going to cost Tyler Witt pretty heavy. Tyler having a rough day out there. Cole Tollard inheriting a big lead there. Austin Wick getting passed by Cody over the big jump. They're battling over the triple. Wick tries to take it back. They're both going to lose out to Cush if they keep this up. There's your battle for second into that sweeper. Wick comes out best. Then we got Cush. Then Cody. And there's Alec Walters. Witt's made his way back up then. Way out in front, it's Cole Tollard. He's going 14.6 that time around for Cole Tollard. They're starting to rev up the speed here. But the battle for second, third, fourth through the sweeper. It's Wick, Cush. There's Alec Walters and Cody. Then we got, it looks like, Alejandro Vegas and Greg Tenney's battling over the big jump there. Cush gets it wrong. That's going to let Walters take over the third spot. Cush having a rough start to this one. Plenty of time sorted out, though. Somewhere in a land far away, Cole Tollard is winning this main. He's over the kiddie table down the backstretch right now. The gap to Austin Wick is about 4 seconds here. 3.8, the gap out in front. So then it goes Wick, Walters. Then we got Cody. Then we got Greg Tenney's and Tyler Witt trying to make his way back up. Cush right behind him. Cole Tollard already coming up on Tyler, trying to check out and be gone. You're not, Tyler. You're not. Dang it, you guys. How do you do that to me every week? All right, all kidding aside, Austin Wick gets it wrong. That's going to let Alec Walters by for that second spot. Alec in the gray TLR working the big jump right now. Looking clean with those yellow wheels. He's going to try to take second down. Cole Tollard is independently gone in this one. So top down, it's Tollard, Walters, Wick. Then we got Cody and Tenney's, Witt, Vegas, Cush, Weber, and Donut. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Wick all over the back of Walters right now, and Cody all over the back of him. This is your 2, 3, 4 in front of me right now. Walters, Wick, and Cody into the keyhole section. Is that actually Tyler Witt then? Yes, it is. Tyler Witt got all the way back to the back of Cody. That is fifth spot now for fourth ahead of Cody. Witt trying to grind his way back to the front of the grid. So second, third, fourth, fifth, all over the big jump right now. It's Walters. Little bobble. That's going to give it to Wick. Witt's looking inside of Wick. There goes Tyler Witt back to second down the backstretch. So it's Tollard, Witt, Wick. Tenney's up to fourth. Straightaway, straightaway. Cush didn't get his lap. Cush, I got you. I got you, Cush. I fixed it. Cole Tollard out front. Tyler Witt in the second spot. Then we got Austin Wick, Greg Tenney's. That's going to be your top four. We got 1:39 left in this one. Cole Tollard looking gorgeous. Huge lead right now. 15 flat last lap for Cole Tollard. That may have been Tyler Witt getting it wrong in the sweeper there. I think it was. That should give second spot back to Austin Wick. We're going to check this time by. Cody looks like he might have gotten around too. Cole Tollard in there is a lap ahead. And yep, it's going to be Austin, Cody, Tyler, 2, 3, 4. Then we got Gregory and Alejandro, Alec, Cush, Troy, and Donut. We got just over a minute remaining in the four-wheel drive modified A main. Cole Tollard looking dialed out front, down the backstretch right now. 14-7, laying down hot laps and stretching the lead every time around. If you look to the big jump in the middle and the center section, you're going to see that blue and yellow. That's Austin Wick. He's hanging on to second. We got the battle through the triples. It's Cody and Tyler battling for that third spot. Greg Tenney's trying to make up in the purple right behind him. That is for position if Greg can get there. So Tollard, Wick, Witt. Then we got Cody and Greg. 32 seconds remaining, drivers. About 1 or 2 laps for you guys. Cole Tollard out front, checked out, should be gone. If the car holds together, he'll do it. Wick hanging on to that second spot pretty well, but Witt is trying to close in. So we got the yellow and blue in second over the big jump. Then there's Tyler in the orange and Cody in the green. At second, third, fourth, Tyler Witt laying down his hot lap last time around, trying to track him down. That battle for second through that keyhole section. It's Austin and Tyler through the S's. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a battle of the line. Witt gets it wrong in the last lap. That's going to move Tyler Witt back up to the second spot today if he can hang on. And he does. That's going to be Cole Tyler, Tyler Witt, Austin Witt. Cross the line, you're done. Cody, you're done. We're just looking for Alec Ollie. We're just looking for Ollie to finish, and we are all done. Cole Tyler taking that thing home. TQ and the win. Tyler Witt in the second spot, then Austin Witt, Cody in the 4, Walters in the 5th. Alejandro come home 6th, Troy come home 7th, Donut got to 8th, Pennies and Kush crashed out. Now for the 13.5 four-wheel drive A-main. It's Troy Weber with the big TQ in this class today. 4 seconds clear of Thomas Kreuzer. Isaac and Meister all covered by a half a second for second through fourth in this class. Ken Seymour right there with a 19 and a 14. Special Craig went 18 flat. CJ did as well. Sorgen went 18.01. Evan and Joaquin are our bump ups. This should be a great main. Very, very close racing here. This is race 12 of 14, so we've got 13.5 up now. Modified A-main up next. And the stock buggy A-main, I'm not good enough to be in to close out the day here. Somehow we lost an hour today, guys. That's probably my fault. I was trying to be out of here about an hour ago. Well, we should blame me. It's always my fault. Thanks, Chad. Let's get our marshals out here. As weary as they may be. It's been a long Saturday. Tyler, can you, I'll actually, Donut, you want to go to the end of the table? And then Cody and Tyler, you guys work this center card right here. Tyler will be over here in a second. Let's roll them out. Tyler will get there by Cody in the middle, and we'll have a full set of marshals for the 13.5 A-main here. Saturday Fever here trackside, the week before the associated race. It is never more humid in this place. Your TQ in this class, Troy Weber. Put in a huge run to be your TQ. We have a grace period asked for, and I believe we're going to have it. What are we doing here? Regardless, let's grid him up as best we can. Troy Weber going to be out in front. Troy, there's a spot ahead of you that's no longer showing. So Troy, pull up about a few feet there. And then Kreuzer, that's the second spot, the first spot that has any amount of paint. Yeah, if you give us a hand pull. You can move Kreuzer back just a skosh there, and he's just a little ahead of the spot. Then Isaac in the 3, Michael Meister in the 4. Ken Seymour in the 5, Craig. Special Craig in the Johnny 5. Will be 6. CJ in the 7th. Sorgen in the 8th. Evan 9th. And Joaquin 10th in this one. You guys need to get completely separate bodies so I can tell the two of you apart at speed. Without that front wing, I'd have no idea. Can you pick up the Johnny 5 car? Just hold it in the air while he changes his radio batteries. Make sure it doesn't, do something crazy. We only used to worry about that back in the Crystal days. I don't think it's an issue anymore. How many of you guys are old enough to remember Crystals? Who's on 64? That was my channel, man. I was on 64. There were no odd numbers, man. How old are you? Come on. Are we ready? Oh, we'll give Special Craig just a quick moment there. 13.5 A-main on the track now. Modified A-main next, and we'll close with stock buggy A-main. Yeah, when it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those weren't numbers. All right. Enough talking about the olden days when I was still cool. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Remember, these things are on the tone, and that tone is coming in less than 5. Patience, 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 patience. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Let's regrid them. Hopefully you guys remember where you are. Yep, that's what it looked like. All right, good enough. Driver's ready. Marshall's on your toes. This one's on the tone. We're going in less than 5. Patience, patience. Watch it in the keyhole. I don't know how much better we're going to do. We're going to take that one. Troy Weber out front. Hot in pursuit going to be Thomas Kreuzer, Seymour, and Special Craig. Then we got Isaac and one of the blue cars. It's Evan. That's going to be your top 6 breakaway. Isaac gets it wrong. He's got a fast car, though. He can make it up. Seymour gets it wrong on the big table. So it's going to look like Troy Weber trying to hold off Thomas Kreuzer. Special Craig, Ken, Seymour. Then I believe Evan watching on the backstretch. Good Marshall there, Donut. Then we go back to CJ and Skip having their own little battle. Then we got Sorgen watching at the end of the table. That's going to be Troy getting it wrong. That's going to put Kreuzer out front. Kreuzer, Special Craig. Then we got Seymour. Troy Weber falls to 4th, but he's got plenty of car to catch up with. Kreuzer looked like he gave back a little bit of that lead there. I'm not sure. So to the top 5, Kreuzer, Special Craig, Ken, Troy, and Evan. That's going to be your breakaway. Then we go back to CJ and Michael Meister. Why I thought that was Skip, I'm not sure, because it's orange. Your leader, Thomas Kreuzer. He's working that big table in the middle. Special Craig was hunting him down, but he got it wrong on the table. Now he's going to have to contend with Troy. Troy gets him on the inside in front of the driver's stand. Great move by Troy right there. That's going to move Troy all the way back up to the 2nd spot. He's going hunting for Kreuzer. He's got the car to do it. Your leader over that big table right now is Kreuzer out front. Troy in the 2nd spot. Special Craig, that was dirty. Special Craig is waiting because he's a great driver. Good job, guys. Good job. That's going to let Seymour get ahead because Seymour had nothing to do with that. Evans coming from 5th. Then we go back to Meister, CJ, Joaquin, Isaac, and Sorgen. We got 145 in. There's craziness already. Seymour and Evan got it wrong. I didn't see what happened. We got Troy and Special Craig battling right there. Out front, it should be and still is Thomas Kreuzer. 2nd spot now going to be Troy Weber. Special Craig and him battling through the... I didn't see what happened. Your 2nd place car going to be Troy Weber on the big table right now. Then we got Special Craig and Ken. Evan not that far behind, hanging on to the 5th, and then Michael Meister in the 6th, CJ in the 7, Joaquin, Isaac, and Sorgen. 220 in, 240 to go. Troy gets it wrong in the 1st corner. That's going to let Special Craig by. Kreuzer's starting to pull out a little bit of a gap. Kreuzer's on the backstretch right now. 2nd place looks like it's going to be Special Craig in the Johnny 5 car in front of me right now. It is Special Craig. Nice little gap. Looks like something like 5.5 seconds for Kreuzer. As I say that. Oh, that was Joaquin. Kreuzer looking clean down the backstretch through the sweeper. He's building up a big lead. 15.8 last lap for Kreuzer. 15.7 last lap for Special Craig. We got 2 minutes and just a little bit of change left in this one. Kreuzer, Special Craig, Troy, Seymour, Meister, Evan falling down the charts. CJ, Isaac, Joaquin, and Brian. That's a 3-minute mark right there. Kreuzer laying down his hot lap. Trying to check out and doing a pretty good job of it. 2nd spot going to be Special Craig. We're going to locate Special Craig right there in the S's section. He's going to try to hold off Troy. Troy's in that blue and silver, 2 cars behind. Troy and Ken are fighting for position right there. That's for 3rd and 4th. Weber and Seymour. Sorgen give him some room. Great job. Isaac, you are a lap down on that battle, but you're fighting with Sorgen. Isaac and Sorgen, that's 4 position as far as I can tell. Meister got some ground to make up in 5th. Looks like he's the end of the tail end of the lead lap or so. Your leader through the S's, there he is. It's Thomas Kreuzer. 2nd spot, crossing the line right now. No, Special Craig bobbled. That's going to move Troy back. Troy in the silver and blue on the big table. Going to try to hold off Special Craig for the 2nd and 3rd spot. Michael Meister seems to have made his way up to 4th in the all-orange, and then Seymour should be 5th here. Sweeper, sweeper. Watching the sweeper. It's clear now.
1 minute left.
We got 1 minute left. Top down, Kreuzer, Weber, Special Craig, Ken, Meister, Evan, CJ, Joaquin, Isaac, and Sorgen. Kreuzer checking out with this one, looking good. Troy Weber trying to hunt him down. I don't know if he's got enough time. Kreuzer bobbles in the triple section, though. That will make it interesting. Kreuzer on the backstretch right now, trying to hold it together. Here comes Troy and Special Craig. We got a 1-2-3 battle through the keyhole. It's all shaping back up in the last 30 seconds. Your leader over the big table is Kreuzer. Here comes Troy and Craig. Craig looking to the inside, can't get it done. Troy defending successfully. Craig bobbles right there. Your leader gets it wrong on the backstretch. That's going to give it back to Troy. Troy, your leader, into the first corner, into the keyhole. It's Troy. Then we got Kreuzer. Kreuzer trying to get it back. Special Craig bobbles. 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. I don't think we're going to get another one. Troy gets mistakes from the 2 cars behind him. Troy's going to win this thing right now. Troy is done. Kreuzer's going to bring this home second. Yes, he will. Kreuzer will be second. Special Craig will be third. Finish lap, you're on. Seymour coming home fourth. Meister going to hang on for fifth. Evan and CJ, that turned out to be for position. Evan 6th, CJ 7th, Joaquin 8th, Isaac 9th, and Brian Sorgen 10th. Just when you thought it was over, it wasn't. Troy Weber comes back, gets Kreuzer at the end. Tough break for Kreuzer, great run for Troy. Next week is the week that matters. Next week is what matters. This is good, it's important, but next week is what matters. Great run across the grid there. And we're down to our last 2 races, thankfully for me. I saw an orange car in the 13.5A main, and I just thought it was Skip Crane. Michael Meister needs a different paint job next time he comes here with a 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy, or I'm going to keep calling him Skip Crane. All kidding aside, though. That was a huge run. Craig, you almost got that thing again. From the front to the middle, almost back to the front. Troy, good job. Wow. Kreuzer, tough break. I didn't see what happened. You were so far out in front, I stopped watching. Well, it wasn't that far, but it seemed safe at the time. Joaquin will get you here in the middle. Kenny Seymour. Okay. I think so, yeah. Every point counts. All right, here. Let's see here. Isaac volunteered before. Isaac, you're good this one. Evan, you want to cover the end of the table? Okay. And then Special Craig, you got the sweeper type area there. Are any of you guys in the... A lot of you guys are in the stock buggy A main, aren't you? Alright, we'll just have to deal with it. We got one too many marshals, that's just right. It's modified buggy A main time, let's roll them out. Yeah, CJ go over, and then he'll stay on the inside there. We got a full field of marshals. We got a full field of talented drivers, much better than myself. Watch it getting onto the straightaway. Watching the S's. Watch it at the end of the big table. Watch it right there. Big table. It's cleared up. Watch it right behind you, Evan. Take your time. It's just warm up, buddy. Remember, marshals, if a car is crashed in front of you, they probably did it. Do not be putting yourself in danger trying to marshal. I don't want any twisted ankles. I don't want people getting hit by cars. I've been hit by a 4x4. It hurts. Chad Dew going to be your TQ and two-wheel drive modified buggy today. Full Tollard qualified second, and Alejandro Vegas qualified third. Witt in the 4, Shearer in the 5, Andy Krivitz coming out of nowhere for the 6th spot on the grid. Mason Perillo 7th, Austin Wick, Gregory Tenney's, and Brad Schmidt rounding out your modified two-wheel drive A-main today. You guys run a slipper? Yeah, I thought you were too good for that call. Well, yeah, but we're humans. Well, not me. I'm something below that. Get it, last second adjustments here. Stock buggy A-main up next to shut this thing down. Try to get out of here by 9. It could be a whole lot worse. Bull Tollard ready to throw down. We're going to get Greg Tenney's up on the grid, and we're going to have ourselves an A-main. Beautiful. All right, yeah. DJ, spread back out. Driver's ready. Marshall's on your toes. This thing's on the sound of the tone. The tone is coming in less than 5. Patience, patience, patience. This is why you guys are so much better than me. Dew gets it wrong. That's his own. That's going to let Tyler by. It's obviously extremely early. Witt works his way into third. I missed what happened there, but this is going to happen. All right. It's Cole Tyler out front. Alejandro Vegas up to the second spot. He's going to have to contend with a whole lot of Andy Krivitz. Chad Dew, little bobble. Then we got Austin Wick, Mason Perillo, Tyler Witt. Let this filter through, and I'll make sure Cole Tyler clearing out. Nice little gap for the second lap of the race. Vegas going to try to hold off Krivitz for the second and third spot, but here comes Chad Dew in the red-white checkerboard. He's in fourth, and he's headed towards the front. Austin Wick in the fifth. Then we got, looks like Tyler up to sixth. We'll go back to the front. Cole Tollard through the SS section, looking clean. 15-4 last lap for Cole Tollard. Heck, Chad Dew went 15-1 last lap. He's headed towards the front. Right now, your leader, Cole Tollard, across the line. He's got Alejandro Vegas, and now Chad Dew directly behind him. 1, 2, 3 through the S's. Watching the backstretch. It's cleared now. So the battle into the triple section. Cole Tollard, Alejandro Vegas, and Chad Dew. 1, 2, 3 down the backstretch in front of me to decide who's going to win the A-main today. Hot lap still belongs to Chad Dew. He had a little bobble on the first lap, but he's got plenty of time to make it up. Cole Tollard trying to hang on. Mirrors completely full of Alejandro Vegas. Vegas working inside and outside, looking for an opening. He's got to deal with Dew behind him. 1, 2, 3, we're a minute in. We got 4 more to go. Heck, we're a minute 45 in. Top 3 going over the big table right now. Tollard gets it wrong. That lets Vegas by. That was Tollard's own mistake. That's going to let Vegas and Dew by. Vegas can't hand. He's going to give it back to Dew. So Dew going to be your leader. Chad Dew taking the lead on that lap. Cole Tollard coming out second and Alejandro falling to third. Then we got Shearer, Wick, Krivitz, Greg Tenney's, Tyler Witt, Brad Schmidt, and Mason Perillo. We're at the 2:10 mark in this main. Chad Dew from the front to the middle and back to the front. He's going to have to hold off Cole Tollard to sort this thing out. Alejandro having a rough run, can't get any traffic help. He's back in third. Then we got Shearer, Wick, Witt, Krivitz, Tenney, Schmidt, and Perillo. We're about to hit that halfway point. Cole Tollard gets it wrong. Here's Alejandro Vegas again for that second spot. Ollie just won't go away. He's hunting down Cole Tollard through that keyhole section into the S's. Chad Dew trying to check out. Now he's got a little bit of a lead. We'll see what happens back here in second and third. Brad Shearer's moved himself up to fourth. Then we got Wick, Witt, Krivitz, Tenney, Schmidt, and Perillo. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Chad Dew, your leader in that P6, working the big table right now. Red in the checkerboard looking good. Cole Tollard, big air looking great, and as well for Alejandro Vegas in the purple behind him. Cole gets it wrong. That's going to let Vegas by for the second spot down the backstretch. It's going to be Dew, Vegas, and Tollard as we go 3:05 in. Watching the backstretch stay low. Woohoo! It's clear. Watching the sweeper. Sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. It's clear now. To the front we go. Chad Dew in the red, the white, and the checkerboard. He is your leader. He's working his way through traffic. Alejandro Vegas in the purple hanging on to second. Cole Tollard slipping to third. Brad Shearer hanging on to the fourth. Witt now up to the fifth. Then we got Tenney's, Krivitz, Wick, Perillo, Schmidt. We got 1:20 left to go in this one, drivers. 1:20 left to go in today's A-main. Chad Dew, your hot lap holder, out in front trying to check out of this one. Looking sharp. Entering that keyhole section in the Associated. He's got a nice little lead built up to Alejandro. Tollard gets it wrong. That's going to let Shearer by for third. Dew, Vegas, Shearer, Tollard, Witt, Tenney's, Wick, Krivitz, Perillo, Schmidt. We got 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Chad Dew stretching out a little bit of a lead here. It's not too much. It's maybe one mistake. Ollie getting it a little bit wrong there. I don't think Brad's close enough to capitalize. Backstretch, backstretch, back into the infield. Your leader, Chad Dew, looking to take this thing home. Got a big lead right now. Vegas in that second spot. Then we got Shearer, Witt, Tollard, Tenney's, Wick, Krivitz, Schmidt, and Perillo. 25 seconds remaining in today's modified buggy A main. Things spread out pretty good at the front. Ten seconds remaining. Let's finish up strong. Do Vegas, Witt, Shear, Toller, Tenney's, Krivitz, Wick, Schmidt, and Perillo. 3, 2, 1. Finish the lap you're on. Krivitz, Andy Krivitz, you got caught at the line. Finish the lap you're on. You're going to be done. Chad Dew going to win this one. 19 and a 5:07. Just missing Tyler and Mason right now, and that'll be a main. Dew, Vegas, Witt, Shear, Toller, Tenney's, Krivitz, Wick, Perillo, and Schmidt. Chad Dew taking that thing home by 4 seconds to Witt by 4 seconds. Shearer just in front of Tollard for 4th over 5th. It's stock buggy A main time. It's Special Craig taking the TQ today. Meister, 2nd qualifier. Kreuzer, 3rd. Isaac, 4th. Ken, 5th. CJ, 6th. JT, 7th. Ben Bliss, 8th. Paul Wick and Brian Sorgen surviving the B main, taking it home to come in 9th and 10th. Thanks to everyone for coming out today. Saturday Night Fever. Remember tonight when you leave, please take everything out of your pit space. We will be deep cleaning the pits and preparing for the Team Associated Championships week. Are we going in proper driver stand order here? Okay. Huh? You're holding that for Meister? Okay. Well, then that's going to make Seymour next pick on the driver stand. Seymour, you're next up pick on the driver stand here. I'm not good enough to know where I like to drive. Spread out our marshals. Run ourselves a stock buggy A main and call it the 3rd edition of this year's Saturday Night Fever. Thanks again for everybody who had to travel a distance, come out, be part of the family here at Trackside. We appreciate you. Let's roll them out, drivers. Let's roll them out. It's A main time. All right, the backstretch is closed. Kenny, if you need a lap, go ahead. Backstretch is closed now. Special Craig taking the TQ. In the Johnny 5 Rent-A-Ride. Gonna be your TQ today. Meister in the 2nd spot. Kreuzer in the 3. Isaac coming home 4th. Ken 5th. CJ 6, JT in the 7. JT will be right behind CJ there, and then Ben Bliss right behind JT, and then Paul Wick and Brian Sorgen. Sparkling drives in the B main to get into the show. We got a full field of excellent drivers and marshals. This is your stock buggy A main. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. We're going. Kenny, are you here? Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're going in less than 5. I said drivers ready and Seymour was looking somewhere outside. Great start, drivers. Great start. That's a good start. This is going to be the A main. Special Craig getting a nice little bit of a gap. There's Meister. There's Kreuzer. There's Isaac. There's Seymour. There's CJ. It's pull. It is qualifying order. First lap. Great job, drivers. Great job. We got Special Craig trying to get it done in the Johnny 5 Rent-A-Ride. Meister closing up the gap, though, in the orange and the green. Kreuzer looking to put the heat on. Isaac and Seymour right there. Small breakaway to JT Bliss back there in the 6 and the 7. Top 5 going through the S's right now. Special Craig, Michael Meister, Thomas Kreuzer, Isaac going big. And Seymour running a little more conservative, making up a lot of ground on Isaac right there, paying for the aggression in the 4 and the 5 spots. To the front, Special Craig. Looking good in that Johnny 5 rent to ride, going hard through the S's, grinding out a little bit of a gap over Meister through there. Meister solid through the triples though. And Thomas Kreuzer's fast all over the lap. We'll see how it works out. Seymour all over the back of Isaac for 4th and 5th. He's getting it done on the backstretch. Great pass by Seymour from 5th to 4th. Ken Seymour never gets any practice time, doesn't need it. Your leader, Special Craig, gets it wrong right there in front of the driver's stand. That's going to let Meister right back into it. Kreuzer's right there in the 3 spot. 1, 2, 3 in front of me right now. We got that battle with Ken and Isaac battling up for the 4-5. Then Bliss has made his way up to 6th and Paul Wick up to 7th. Then we got CJ, Sorgen, and JT. Back to the front we go. And Special Craig is giving up to Michael Meister into the triple section. Over the kids' table, it's Mike Meister. This will be the first lap of the A-main. He's going to lead. Kreuzer gets it wrong. Traction rolls. That's going to let Seymour by for 3rd. So it's going to be Meister, Special Craig, Ken Seymour, Thomas Kreuzer. Then we go back to Isaac and Paul Wick, I think. Mike Meister, Special Craig going through the sweeper. They're going to battle for this one. It's 2 in, 3 to go. Craig all over the back of him looking for a spot. It wasn't there. Seymour waiting to capitalize. Meister gets it wrong. That lets Special Craig by and gets Seymour into the 2nd spot. Your leader in the Johnny 5 rent to ride down the backstretch in front of me. It's Special Craig. Ken Seymour hunting him down in the 2nd spot. Mike Meister back on the hunt in 3rd. There's Kreuzer in 4th. He gets it wrong. That's going to let Paul Wick by for the 4th spot. So now we got a 3-car breakaway. We got Seymour gets it wrong. That's going to give it back to Special Craig. So we got Craig, Michael, and Ken Seymour. 1, 2, 3 on the backstretch in front of me now into the keyhole section. Special Craig from the front to 3rd, back to the front again. Meister's going to have to try to hold off Ken Seymour. That's not easy to do. We're 2:45 in. There's 2:15 left to go. Your first 3 covered by a blanket. They're entering the backstretch right now. There's your top 3 in the stock buggy division. Paul Wick has moved himself up to the 4th spot. Then CJ, Isaac, Thomas, Ben, Brian, and JT. We're about to hit 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Sorgen going to give the 3 leaders room. There they go, 1, 2, 3 over the kids' table. It's Special Craig. Meister looking to hold off Seymour. Seymour drafting down the backstretch. Can't get it done. Great driving by both of those drivers through the S's section. Craig pulls out a little bit of a gap. Meister's going to try to close it back up. Seymour looking anywhere for an opening. Can't find it. Meister holding tight to the pipe. Down the backstretch. Schlegel out in front of this one. Into that first turn and into the keyhole. Meister's got mirrors completely full of Seymour. Seymour's got the thermostat turned up to 135. Schlegel's out in front of this thing trying to get it done while these 2 battle behind him. Over the kitty table, he's pulling out a little bit of a gap. We got 1:20 to go in this one. 1 minute and 20 seconds. 2nd and 3rd going through that sweeper battling. The green and white. Special Craig going over the big table right now trying to take that A-main home. If he can keep it clean and wheels down. Mike Meister's dealing with Ken Seymour back there, and it's not easy. In front of me, here's still the battle. 1, 2, 3 into that sweeper in that first turn. Ken Seymour gets it wrong, pushes too hard into the sweeper. Bliss is a lap down. He moves out of the way. He's a great driver. Bliss and Sorgen, that is for position if you 2 get mixed up again. Mike Meister's moving forward again. We got 50 seconds left to go. Special Craig can't lock this one down. Mike Meister went 16 flat. 2nd fastest lap of the race to get right back into this thing. Seymour's not out of it yet, but he's got work to do now. We got 38 seconds into the triple section. That green and white, that's going to be your leader. It's Special Craig. He's going to try to hold off the green and orange on Michael Meister. We got 4.5 minutes down, and that is the gap for the win right there at the keyhole. Those are your 2 leaders, and the 3rd car is the 3rd car of Ken Seymour. So that's 1, 2, 3 over the big table. Special Craig gets it wrong in front of the driver's stand. That gives it up, and that gives it up to Meister. Seymour now looking all over Craig. Meister breaking away. 13, 12, 10. This is going to be the final lap. And that's going to hand it to Mike Meister. All he's got to do is bring it home. 6, 5 seconds. Seymour got the best of that. Moves Special Craig back to 3rd here. 1, that is the tone. Finish the lap you're on. Wick and Sorgen, you got caught at the line. And you will be done. Mike Meister, you have won this race. 2nd spot going to go to Special Craig. Ken Seymour fighting valiantly, coming home in 3rd. CJ bringing home 4th. Isaac 5th. Paul Wick 6th. Thomas Kreuzer 7th. Ben Bliss 8th. JT, finish your lap, actually, JT. Jamie, cross the line. Sorry. it's not going to affect your position at all. JT going to come home 9th and Brian Sorgen in the 10th spot. That was a great race. Top 3 battled all the way to the end. Michael Meister breaks away as Special Craig and Ken mixed up on the final lap. Thank you everyone again for coming. Saturday Fever the 3rd time. We'll see you guys next week for the Team Associated Championships. Remember to take all your stuff with you. If you leave something here, it will then belong to me. I will keep it. I need stuff. Don't forget about the RC Swap Meet, Sunday, October 29th. Buy 1 table, buy 10. Go see Jamie in the hobby shop, and he will get you set up with a Swap Meet booth so that you can sell the things that you don't need to somebody who doesn't have enough things that they need. Those of you who have a distance to drive, please be safe on the way home. Enjoy your Saturday night, and thank everyone for coming. on the chance I was not sufficiently clear, we very much appreciate everyone coming. Now take all of your stuff when you leave. We will be cleaning the pits this week, so please take all of your possessions with you, or they will become trackside possessions. We need to clean the pits and get ready for the big race. So thank you so much for coming. And let's leave the place clean so Jamie can get it all set up this week. We have a gorgeous facility ready to go for the Team Associated Championships next weekend. Hey, there's a button on here that says the event is complete. I'm supposed to press that, right? I mean, the event is complete. Seems kind of self-explanatory. Try to get the practice timer back up so you guys can get lap times.
Seven, 1. 15.
You guys hear the